Good day, I am Rina G. Pader, the project leader of this group, together with Jonathan Gallego, Renz Arsenal, and Ruth Jane Hibulan. I will be presenting the IT audit course requirement entitled Enterprise Resource Planning System and COVID Audit. The company that we are about to give solutions to was the Municipal Agriculture in Bulan, Sorsogon. Bulan, Sorsogon is a municipality in the Philippines known for its rich agriculture resources and potential. The municipal agriculture sector in Bulan plays a vital role in the local economy, providing livelihood opportunities and contributing to food security in the region. The municipal agriculture in Bulan, Sorsogon is a significant sector that sustains livelihoods, ensures food production, and drives the local economy. With its diverse range of agriculture products, cooperative initiatives, and focus on sustainable practices, Bulan continues to strengthen its agricultural sector for the benefits of its residents and the broader community. In the municipal agriculture sector in Bulan, Sorsogon, access and authorization are crucial aspects that helps ensure sufficient operation and appropriate utilization of resources. Access and authorization are typically based on roles, skills, and the need of individuals involved in agricultural activities. Here are the discussion of how access and authorization are managed in the context of municipal agriculture in Bulan. We have roles and responsibilities. Different individuals and groups play specific roles in the agriculture sector. This includes farmer, agriculture workers, government officials, agriculture extension workers, researchers, and cooperative members, among others. Each role carries specific responsibilities and require access to relevant sources and information based on their tasks and expertise. His skills and competencies. Access and authorization are often linked to the skills and competencies of individuals. For example, farmers and agricultural workers have access to agricultural land, equipment, and resources based on their knowledge and expertise in farming practices. Similarly, researchers and agricultural extension workers may have access to research facilities, data, and specialized tools based on their qualification and expertise in their respective fields. Training and certification. Access and authorization can also be determined by completion of training programs and obtaining necessary certifications. For instance, individuals who have undergone agricultural training programs such as organic farming or modern farming techniques may have authorized access to specific resources or incentives provided by the government or agricultural cooperatives. We have need-based access. Need-based access is an access and authorization in municipal agriculture also considers the specific needs of individual or groups involved. For example, farmers may have access to subsidized seeds, fertilizer, or irrigation systems based on their agricultural requirements and the availability of resources. Government officials and agricultural extensions workers may have access to relevant database policy documents and funding schemes based on their responsibilities in supporting the agricultural sector. Reg- Regulatory framework. Access and authorization in the municipal agriculture sectors are typically governed by regulatory frameworks, policies, and guidelines. These frameworks ensure that access is granted based on fair and transparent criteria and that authorized individuals adhere to established rules and regulations. The local government, agriculture agencies, and cooperative organizations are responsible for developing and implementing these frameworks to maintain accountability and prevent misuse of resources. Overall, access and authorization in the municipal agriculture sector in Bulan, Sorsogon are managed based on the roles, skills, and needs of individuals involved by aligning access with responsibilities and competencies that through appropriate training and regulatory frameworks, the agricultural sector can function effectively, fostering sustainable development and productivity in the municipality. We have defined enterprise or organization's goals for the management of IT. In the context of municipal agriculture, the goals for the management of information technology can be defined as follows. We have streamlined operations. One of the primary goals of IT management in municipal agriculture is to streamline operations and enhance efficiency by leveraging technology solutions such as farm management systems, data analytics, and inventory management tools. The goal is to optimize the process, automate repetitive tasks, and reduce manual paperwork. This leads to improved productivity and resource utilization within the agricultural sector. We have enhanced data management. Effective IT management aims to establish a robust data management system in municipal agriculture. This includes implementing secure databases, data storage, and data backup solutions to ensure the safekeeping and accessibility of agricultural data. By having reliable data management practices in place, decision makers can make informed choices, monitor performance, and identify trends or issues within the agricultural sector. Lastly, we have enhanced connectivity and access. IT management strives to enhance connectivity and access to inform and resources in municipal agriculture. This includes providing farmers, agricultural workers, and other stakeholders with access to reliable internet connectivity, online marketplace, weather updates, agricultural research database, and the government agriculture services. Improving connectivity and access ensures that individuals involved in the agricultural sectors can leverage digital tools and resources to their fullest potential.
Governance and management objectives of the Department of Agriculture vary depending on the specific country or region in which it operates. However, in general, the Department of Agriculture is responsible for overseeing and managing agricultural activities, promoting sustainable agriculture practices, ensuring food safety and security, supporting rural development, and safeguarding the interests of farmers and agriculture stakeholders. Here are some common governance and management objectives of the Department of Agriculture. First, policy development, regulatory compliance, research and development, farm support and financial assistance, extension services and programs, environmental stewardships, collaboration and partnerships. Policy and development. The department plays a crucial role in formulating agricultural policies and strategies that support the development and growth of the agricultural sector. These include identifying properties, setting goals, and establishing regulatory frameworks to govern agricultural practices. Regulatory compliance. The department is responsible for implementing and enforcing agricultural regulations, standards, and guidelines to ensure compliance with safety, quality, and environmental requirements. Research and development. The department often conducts or supports agricultural research and development activities. It aims to enhance productivity, improve farming techniques, and develop innovative solutions to address challenges faced by farmers and the agricultural sectors as a whole. This includes promoting sustainable farming practices, crop diversification, and technological advancement in agriculture. Farm support and financial assistance. The department may provide financial support, subsidies, grants, and loans to farmers, agricultural business, and rural communities. These initiatives aim to promote economic viability, rural development, and resilience in the face of challenges such as market fluctuation, natural disaster, or challenging agricultural practices. extension and services and programs. The department often provides extension services, technical assistance, and seminars program to farmers and rural communities. These initiatives aims to disseminate knowledge, best practices, and advancement in empowering farmers to make informed decisions. Environmental stewardship. The department may be involved in environmental conservation efforts related to agricultural. It promotes sustainable land and water management practices, biodiversity preservation, and the reduction of environmental impacts resulting from agricultural activities. Collaboration and partnerships. The department works collaboratively with various stakeholders, including farmers, organization, industry, association, research institution, and other government agency, and foster partnerships to enhance coordination, share knowledge and resources, and address common challenges collectively. Overall, the governance and management objectives of the Department of Agriculture revolve around the ensuring agricultural practices, supporting the livelihood of farmers, promoting food security, and fostering rural development. The specific priorities and focus areas may vary based on regional needs, agricultural system, and policies. Set principal policies and procedures for management to follow. The principles are food security, sustainability, economic development, animal and plant health, research, innovation, consumer protection. Food security, ensuring the adequate and stable supply of safe and nutritious food for the population. Sustainability, promoting environmentally responsible agricultural practices that preserve natural resources, biodiversity, and eco-health. Economic development, supporting the growth and viability of agricultural business to contribute the overall economic development. Animal and plant health, protecting the health and welfare of livelihood, crops, and plants through disease prevention, control, and eradication measures. Research innovation, encouraging scientific research and technological advancement to enhance agricultural productivity, efficiency, and sustainability. Consumer protection, safeguarding consumer interest by enforcing regulation related to food safety, labeling, and quality standards. The policy are agricultural development, land and resources management, trade market access, rural development, agricultural extension services, farm support, and subsidies. Agricultural development, establishing policies and initiatives to foster the growth and development of the agricultural sector, including financial support, market access, and infrastructure development. Land and resources management, implementing policies related to the land use planning, conservation soil and water management, and rural resources protection. Trade and market access, developing policies to facilitate domestic and international trade, including tariff, regulation, export promotion, and market access negotiation. Rural development, supporting the economic and social well-being of rural communities through initiatives such as rural infrastructure development, education, healthcare, and social services. Agricultural extension services, providing education training and technical assistance to farmers and stakeholders to enhance productivity, sustainability, and resilience. Farm support and subsidies. Implementing support programs and subsidies to asset farmers during challenging periods such as price fluctuation, natural disasters, or transition to sustainability practices. Procedures are licensing and certification, inspection and compliance, risk assessment and management, data collection and analysis, emergency response and disaster management, stakeholder engagement. Licensing and healthcare certification, establishing procedure for licensing and certifying farmers, agribusinesses, and professionals involved in agricultural activities. Inspection and compliance, conducting regular inspection to ensure compliance with regulation related to food safety, animal health, environmental standards, and agricultural practices. Risk assessment and management, conducting risk assessment and developing risk management strategies related to pests, diseases, food safety incidents, and another threats to agricultural production. Data collection and analysis, collecting and analyzing data on agricultural production and trends to inform policy development, decision making, and resources allocation. Emergency response and disaster management, developing procedures to respond to agricultural emergencies such as disease outbreaks, natural disasters, or biosecurity incidents. Stakeholder engagement, engaging with farmers, industry association, consumers groups, and other stakeholders to gather input, address concerns, and foster collaboration and decision-making process. It is important to note that the specific principle, policies, and procedure of a country's Department of Agriculture may vary based on local priorities, agricultural practices, and the unique challenges faced by the particular region. Engaging in risk analysis over service infrastructure and application. Risk analysis is an essential aspect of Department of Agriculture operations, encompassing services, infrastructure, and application. Here are some areas where risk analysis is typically conducted. Cybersecurity risk analysis. The Department of Agriculture engage in risk analysis to assess the vulnerabilities and potential threats to its information systems, networks, and data. This includes evaluating the risks associated with unauthorized access, data branches, malware attacks, and other cyber threats. By identifying and analyzing this risk, the department can implement appropriate security measures to mitigate them. Safety risk analysis. Ensuring the safety of the food supply is a critical responsibility of the Department of Agriculture. Risk analysis is employed to identify potential hazards such as contamination, adulteration, or improper handling that may pose risk to food safety. By conducting risk assessment, the department can develop and enforce regulations, standards, and procedures to minimize food safety risk throughout the food production and distribution chain. Infrastructure risk analysis. The Department of Agriculture assesses risk associated with its physical infrastructure such as agricultural research facilities, laboratories, storage facilities, and transformation systems. These include evaluating the potential risk related to natural disasters, accidents, equipment failures, or security breaches. By analyzing these risks, the department can develop strategies to ensure the continuity of critical operation and protect its infrastructure assets. Service and delivery risk analysis. The department may conduct risk analysis to assess potential risk related to delivery of services to farmers, agribusinesses, and other stakeholders. This includes evaluating factors such as service disruptions, delays, resources, constraints, or regulatory compliance issues that may impact the effective provision of services. By identifying and addressing risk, the department can enhance services delivery and meet the needs of its constituents more effectively. Application risk analysis, as technology plays an increasingly important role in agriculture, the Department of Agriculture analyzes risk associated with various applications, software, systems, and digital platforms. This involves assessing vulnerabilities, data privacy concerns, system failures, or compatibility issues that may impact the performance and security of agricultural application. By conducting risk analysis, the department can implement appropriate controls and safeguards to mitigate this risk and ensure the reliable operation of agricultural technologies. Overall, risk analysis is an integral part of Department Agriculture activities, enabling proactive identification and management of risk in services, infrastructures, and applications. It helps the department to prioritize resources, development mitigation strategies, and maintain the integrity, security, and resilience of its operation.
Monitor control effectiveness. There are five weak controls: limited segregation of duties, inefficient documentation and record keeping, inadequate asset management, lack of regular audits and internal controls review, and weak IT security measure. Limited segregation of duties. When there is a lack of segregation of duties, it means that a single individual has control over multiple tasks or functions that should ideally be performed by different individuals. This increases the risk of fraud or errors going undetected since there is inefficient oversight and accountability. Inefficient documentation and record keeping. Weak controls in documentation and record keeping can lead to inaccuracies, loss of data, or difficulty in retrieving information when needed. Incomplete or improperly maintained records can hinder effective decision making, auditing processes, and transparency within the agricultural office. Inadequate asset management. Poor asset management practices can result in the loss, theft, or misuse of valuable resources such as equipment, vehicles, or supplies. Without proper controls in place to track and monitor assets, it becomes challenging to ensure their optimal utilization and prevent unauthorized use. Lack of regular audits and internal controls review. If there is a lack of regular audits or internal controls review, weaknesses and inefficiencies within the municipal agriculture office may go unnoticed. These assessments are essential to identify areas of improvement, assess compliance with policies and procedures, and mitigate risk effectively. Last, weak IT security measures. Inefficient IT security measures pose a significant risk in today's digital age. These may include outdated or unpatched software, inadequate firewall protection, lack of regular backups, or inefficient employee training on cybersecurity best practices. Such weaknesses make the municipal agriculture office are susceptible to cyber threats and data breaches. Recognize the need for changes. Strengthening governance and accountability, improving access to information and services, strengthening partnership and collaboration, enhancing monitoring and evaluation. Strengthening governance and accountability. There is a need to establish stricter governance, structures, and mechanisms within the municipal agriculture office
This includes promoting transparency, accountability, and ethical behavior among staff members. Clear lines of authority, well-defined roles and responsibilities, and effective oversight mechanism can help ensure that the office operates efficiently and in line with established regulations and policies. Improving access information and services. There is a need to enhance access to information and services for farmers and stakeholders. This can involve establishing a user-friendly online platform or website that provides comprehensive and up-to-date agricultural information, including market prices, weather forecasts, government programs, and relevant policies. Additionally, ensuring that farmers have easy access to extension services, training programs, and support mechanisms can greatly benefit the agricultural community. Strengthening partnerships and collaboration with relevant stakeholders such as agricultural cooperatives, research institutions, NGOs, and private sectors entities can bring about positive changes in the municipal agriculture office. Building strong partnership can facilitate knowledge, exchange resources sharing, and collective efforts towards sustainable agricultural development. Engaging stakeholders in decision-making processes and fostering collaboration can lead to innovative approaches and improved outcomes. Enhancing monitoring and evaluation. Implementing a robust monitoring and evaluation system is crucial for tracking progress, measuring the impact of initiatives, and identifying areas for improvement. Regular monitoring and evaluation allow the municipal agriculture office to assess the effectiveness of programs, identify challenges, and make informed adjustments to achieve desired outcomes. It also promotes transparency and accountability in the office's operations. Recognizing and implementing these changes, the Municipal Agricultural Office in Bulan Sorsogon can help create a more efficient, responsive, and sustainable agricultural administration. These changes aim to strengthen governance, improve skills and knowledge, leverage technology, enhance access to information and services, foster collaboration, and establish effective monitoring and evaluation mechanisms. Assess current and changing risks to IT environment. The Municipal Agricultural Office in Bulan, Sorsogon faces several risks in its IT environment. Currently inadequate cybersecurity measures, limited data backup, and outdated technology pose significant risks. These weaknesses make the office vulnerable to data breaches, malware attacks, and operational inefficiencies. Additionally, emerging trends like cloud computing and IoT bring new risks if not properly addressed, such as data privacy concerns and reliance on third-party service providers. To mitigate this risk, the office needs to strengthen cybersecurity, improve data backup systems, and stay updated with technology advancement while ensuring data privacy and governance. Regular risk assessments and monitoring are crucial to maintain a secure and efficient IT environment.
It's important to note that the specific improvements needed may vary based on existing challenges and priorities within the Department of Agriculture. Conducting a thorough assessment, consulting with stakeholders, and engaging department employees will help of identify the most relevant and impactful areas for improvement. Technology integration, digital services, data-driven decision making, training and capacity building, public awareness and education, ERP modules, financial management. This module handles budgeting, accounting, and financial reporting functions specific to the department needs, including fund management and procurement. Project management. This module helps planning, executing, and monitoring various projects undertaken by the department, such as infrastructure development, research initiative, or agricultural programs. Compliance regulatory management. This module assesses the department in managing compliance with agricultural regulations, permits, licenses, inspections, and enforcement activities. It's important to note that the specific ERP modules used by the Department of Agriculture can vary between countries, even within different regions or branches of the same country. Therefore, it is recommended to check with the specific Department of Agriculture in your country to get accurate information and learn ERP system and module use.